several things to highlight. First and foremost, I want to highlight that I'm in the nursery right now of E3 Church. It's a nice little room, a little bit of an echo, some cool things on the wall, and some things that are almost in place, but we're missing is babies. And we can't have babies in here unattended. I mean, that would just be a nightmare. So we need you or your spouse or maybe somebody you know who would like to hang out with a few babies on a Sunday morning from 10 to 11 to come into this room and to watch those infants. We know that there's a lot of babies being born. Even Pastor Mike has just had a baby. And while parents aren't going to be jumping at the chance to put them in nursery perhaps, down the road those babies will grow into 1-year-olds and 2-year-olds. And while Miss Maribel can handle literally anything thrown at her, she does need help because we have a desperate need to have infant supervision in this place here at E3 Church. A good sign of a healthy church is a full nursery, and that's a great way to grow a church as well. So if you're interested, if you are a parent who has a kid who needs to be watched maybe in nursery and you want to take your turn, a tour of duty, we would love for you to connect with both Miss Maribel, with me, with our church in general, just to email the emails on screen right now. Secondly, we have several things coming up at our church that I want to highlight as we go forward in this video. This week we will not have middle school youth group. We'll have an interactive sermon as we go continuing in depth in Mark as we figure out who are the outsiders. We are, but we're also the insiders in this sermon series. And so come this week as we'll talk about cleanliness. It'll be a fun sermon and a little bit of a fun for our middle school students who are going to be able to come this Sunday. Secondly, we have new ownership class starting on October 30th. If you're interested, it'll be a virtual class. Please email the email on your screen right now and RSVP. We are only taking RSVPs, so be sure we have enough materials and supplies and readiness for all who would want to attend. Ownership is similar in some ways to what we call membership from a normal church. Pastor Laura will be leading that class, and I'll be taking part in it along with my lovely wife, Carissa, and we will dive deep into what it means to be an owner here at E3 Church. Next, we have baptism class. That'll be after church on October 31st. It is Halloween, and we'll go through what baptism means for anyone who's interested. We also are looking at a couple different options for a baptism Sunday, and we have several people who are interested, so we're going to celebrate them making the best decision ever, the best day ever in choosing to be baptized here at Element 3 Church. I'm so excited to be a part of that with some very awesome people who are making that choice. Next, we have a night of worship upcoming on November 7th. We'd love for you to join us as we continue doing excellent worship here at E3 Church in a variety of ways, a variety of times even. So come that night as we celebrate together and worship our risen Lord. If you have any needs, any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, reach out to any of our pastoral staff. We'd love to get you connected here at Element 3 Church. And we'd love for you to be taking care of some of these babies that we're going to be having here shortly. God bless, and hope to see you here on Sunday.